Okay, so for today's videos, I'm going to show you the correct way, which is the answer scheme for how you supposed to get the answer for the question that I gave you in the Google form on the 4th of April, 4th of May. Okay, so we will proceed to the first question, that is simplify the ratio 1 2/5 hours to 36 minutes to the lowest term. Okay, so when you see the question in the mixed fraction, first of all you need to change it to improper fraction. How to change it? By 1 multiplied by 5 plus 2. So you will get 7/5. Okay, then you see there is different unit. There is 1 hours and another one is in minutes. So you cannot do ratio with different units. You need to change it to make it in the same unit. That is why you need to multiply 7/5 with 60, because when you want to change hours to minute, you need to multiply with 60. So now you can simplify. 5 divided with 5, you will get 1. 60 also must be divided with 5, so you will get 12. So now all you need to do is just 7 multiply with 12. You will get 84. Then after you already changed it to the same unit, now you can write it in the correct ratio, which is 1 2/5 hours. You have changed it to 84 minutes. Ratio 36 minutes. But in ratio make sure that you simplify to the simplest form, which make sure when you simplify it, divide with the same number. If 84 divided with 6, 36 also must be divided by 6. So 84 divided 6, you will get 14. 36 divided 6, you will get 6. 14 and 6 also still can be simplified. So you can divide it with 2. Make sure this side also divide with 2. So the final answer, 14 divided with 2, you will get 7. 6 divided 2, you will get 3. So this is the final answer, 7/3. This is for question number 1. Question number 2. Given 9/y equal to 72/136. Okay, in the videos before, I have tell you that when we also can write ratio in the form of fraction. So you just change 9/y to the fraction form like this, and also 72/136 in the ratio form. Okay, so what you need to do next is just do cross multiply. That is, y multiply with 72, you will get 72y equal to 9 multiply with 136. You will get 1224. This is how you do cross multiply. When there is fraction, you cross multiply like a butterfly form. Then in mathematics, 72y is actually 72 multiply with y. So in the question, it just want y. When you want y, 72, you need to change it, bring it to the other side. When you bring 72 to the other side, you must do division. That is why in this solution, it shows that 1224 you divide with 72. Multiply, when it changes to other side, it will become division. So 1224 divide with 72, you will get 17. That is how you do cross multiply. So the answer is C, 17. Next, question number 3. Okay, in this question, they show a straight line PQR. Given that PQ and QR is actually 3/8, which means P to Q is 3, Q to R is 8. Okay, so the length of PQ it has given that the length of PQ is 18, so it wants the length of PQR. Okay, so here it's give you a ratio, so you change the ratio to the fraction form first. PQ ratio QR, so you change to PQ over QR in the fraction form. Next, it gives you 3 ratio PQ ratio QR is actually 3 ratio 8. So you write 3 over 8. And in this question, it said that PQ is 18. That is why you need to write 3 equal to 18. But you don't know that QR, what is the length of QR. So you just, for the unknown number, you just need to write it X. So to find X, you do the cross multiple. Okay, so 3 multiple with X, you will get 3X equal to 8 multiply with 18, you will get 144. So just the question just want X, right? So let X be here, and 184 you must divide it with 3, because this 3, when you change to this side, it will become division. Okay, so you will get X is 48. But remember, the question said what is the length PQR, which means you must plus 48 with the PQ, which is PQ is 18. So the final answer is 66. Okay, next question, question number 4. If x, y, z is 8, 5, and 9, and x is actually 48, find the value of z minus with y. So now you arrange it. X, y, z is actually 8, 5, 9. But it already given that x is 48. So you write in one row. X is 48 like this. Okay. But for y and z you don't know, because it's not given there. So you need to find it. Since the question asks z minus y, so you write z minus y is 9 minus 5, because it said that z is 9 and y is 5, right? So when 9 minus 5, you will get 4. But you don't know 4 represent what is the value, right? So if you don't know, just write it x. And since you already in the question already gave you 8 is 48, so you just write 8 equal to 48, 4 equal to x in the fraction form. So as usual, when you want to find x, you do a cross multiple. So 8 times x, you will get 8x equal to 48 times 4, that is 192. So x is 192, you divide it with 8. The final answer is 24. Okay, remember here, this is quite a confusing part, which is when you want to do fraction, you write the part that you know first. Okay, 8 equal to 48, because it already mentioned here. And here, y is 4 is because the question wants z minus y. Z and y in the ratio form is already mentioned that 9 and 5. So when z minus with y, you will get 4. 4 equal to, you don't know. So write it in unknown. So the unknown is x. You can actually put the another letter like a, b, and so on too. Okay. So after you already get in the fraction form, all you need to do is cross multiple. Okay, now we will proceed to the fifth question, which the question said, RMX is divided among Amelia, Bank, and Chandran in the ratio of 7:9:4. If Chandran received 340, calculate the value of X, which the question 1, the total of the money that had been divided. Okay, so if this type of question, you can use an alphabet to represent the name. So you no need to write like Amelia, Bang, Chandran. So like Amelia, you can represent it with A. Bang, you can represent it with B. And Chandran, you can represent it with C. Okay, so now you write under the name the ratio that had been provided with if, which is Amelia is 7, Bang is 9, and Chandran 4. So what is the clue and the information that the question gave you? Okay, so you can see that it said that Chandran received 340. So under Chandran, with the ratio of 4, you write 340 because it said that Chandran received 340 ringgit. So now you don't know that from the value of X, what is the amount of money that Amelia and Ben received? So you just write it as Y. In mathematics, if you don't know the value, you just represent it with an unknown. With is the unknown, it can be any letters. Okay. So now, how to solve this question? Write in the ratio form. The fraction, the number that you know. The ratio is 4 over, you don't know, that is Y, but the ratio is, for Y, the ratio you need to plus it together because you don't know it, right? So you plus 9 with 7, you will get 16. So at this side, on the left side here, is for the ratio that had been given. So 4 is the number that you know. 4 equal to 240. 16 is the addition of the value that you don't know. That is 9 plus 7 equal to 16. But you don't know the amount of the money. So equal to Y. So when you already have in the fraction form, now what you need to do is multiply, cross multiply. So 4 multiply with Y, you will get 4Y. 16 multiply with 340, you will get 5,440. So as what you do before, when you want to find Y, you divide 5,440 with 4. So the answer will be 1,360. But remember, this is just for Y, which is the ratio of 7 plus 9 is 1,360. But the question want the value of X, total amount of the money. So you need to add 340 Chandran together with Amelia and Bang, which you already find just now, 1,360. So total of this and you will get 1,700. So that is amount of X. Next question is question number 6. Okay, so here's the solution. Egg apple costs 10 ringgit. So you write apples, and for the other side, on the right side, is the price. So 8 apple, 10 ringgit. Then Sule paid for 42 apple with 100 notes. So what is the balance? So you need to know how much will it cost for 42 apple. So you don't know, right, the price. You know that 8 apple, 10 ringgit, but you don't know how much will it be for 42 apple. So you write it as X. So now cross multiple. X multiply with X, you will get 8X. 42 multiply with 10, you will get 420. So when you want to find X, all you need to do is 420, you divide it with 8. So the answer will be 52 ringgit and 50 cents. But the question want the balance. So Sule have 100 ringgit, so it need to minus 52 ringgit 50 cents to get the balance, that is 47 ringgit and 50 cents. Okay, so we will proceed to the next question. The exchange rate of Ringgit Malaysia to USD. So the variable here is Malaysian Ringgit and USD. Okay, so you write it in two sides. Malaysia on the left side and USD on the right side. Okay, so in this question, it said that 408 ringgit, you will get 100 USD. So you write 408 ringgit, you will get 100 USD. Mutu wants to change to Malaysia ringgit to 255, but you don't know how much 255 USD in Malaysia ringgit. So since you don't know in Malaysia ringgit, you write X here. But you know when X is converted to 2 USD, you will get 255. So you write 255 at USD part. So now you do cross multiply. X multiply with 100, you will get 100x. 408 multiplied with 255, you will get 104040. Okay, so now how to find x? You do a division. 104040 divide with 100, so you will get 1040 ringgit and 40 cents. So this is the Ringgit Malaysia. When convert to USD, will get 255 USD. So overall, if you can see, the concept is all just almost the same, which you may then change it to fraction. Make sure when you divide it to two parts, like Malaysia Ringgit, all in Malaysia Ringgit, and when USD, all must be in USD part. Make sure you does not mix it around. Like before this, you do apples. At this side, all is about apple. At this side, all about the price. Then when it's already in the fraction form, just do a cross multiply. Question number 8. A car consumes of 20 liter of petrol to travel 250 kilometer. So in this question, the variable is liter, oil in liter, and also distance travel in kilometer. Okay, so a car consume 20 liter, so you write 20 liter. It can go travel for 250 kilometers, so you write 20 liter 250 kilometer. How many liter of petrol are needed by the car to travel 400 kilometer? So in this question, it gives you 400 kilometer, but it does not mention about liters. So when you don't know, put X. So now, all you need to do is just cross multiple. X multiply with 250, you will get 250x. Then 20 multiply with 400, you will get 8,000. So, how to find x? 8,000 divide with 250. So, you will get 32 liter. And the distance travel will be 400 kilometer. Next question will be question number 9. If x ratio y is equal to 3 ratio 8 and y ratio z is equal to 4 ratio 7, find the ratio of x ratio y ratio z. So before this, you just do the question involve 2 ratio. In one question, there will be just 2 ratio. But now we will go to the next stage, which is there will be 3 ratio in one question. Okay, so in this type of question, you just need to arrange it in also just in the same ratio, but just different is that before this only 2 ratio, now will be 3 ratio. So just arrange x ratio y to ratio z. So under x, you write the ratio that had been given under x. Like in this question, x is 3, so you write 3. Then y is 8, so you write 8. Then for the next ratio, y equal to 4, so you write under the ratio that you had right before this. y equal to 4, z ratio to 7. Okay, so now if you realize the number that I have highlighted before this is not the same in the same column. Okay, for example, in column y, when you want to solve ratio question, you must make sure the number in the same column must be the same. For example, here is 8 and here is 4. So the number is not same. So when you want to make it same, make sure you multiply. It's like 4, you multiply with 8, you will get 32. And 8, you multiply with 4. So you will get 32 also. And must remember, when on this side you multiply with 8, the another number on this side must multiply with 8 too. Okay, and here when you multiply with 4, the number in the same row must multiply with 4 too. So it will become, x will become 12. Here, since it's already same, so 8 times 4 is 32 and 7 times 8 is 56. So as I mentioned before, when you do ratio, you must change to the simplest number. So when you want to change to the simplest number, make sure just divide with the smallest, with the same number. For example, 12 divided with 4, all here must be divided with 4 too. So 12 divided 4, you will get 3, 32 divided 4, you will get 8, and 56 divided 4, you will get 14. So this is the final answer. So I will repeat, make sure in the same column, the number must be same. Here, before this, it's the number here, before I do multiplication, okay, before I do multiplication, at column y is 8 and 4, so the number is not same. So I must make it same by 4 multiplied with 8, I will get 32. So 8 multiplied with 4, also I will get 32. And the second thing that you need to remember, in the same row also must multiply with same number. Okay, so in here you already 4 multiplied with 8. In the same row must multiply with 8 too. And here 8 multiplied with 4, in the same row must multiply with 4 too. Okay, so we will do the next question almost the same like this one. Question number 10. Okay, given that QR, so you write QR equal to 4, 3. Okay, and then PR, so P here, R here, okay, 7, 6. Remember, don't write it wrongly, okay, so P, 7, so P, you write 7, R is 6, so R, 6. Now, you see, in the same column, 3 and 6, it is not the same number, so make it same. How? 6 you can maintain, you just change 3 multiply with 2. So when 3 multiply with 2, you will get 6. So now 6 and 6, it is the same number. And remember, when you already multiply 3 with 2 in the same row, must multiply with 2 too. Okay, so now Q will become 4 times 2, 8, 6, here 6, 7, maintain 7 because it does not multiply with any number, right? So it will PQR is P7, Q8, and R6. So the answer is 7, 8, and 6. Next question, question number 11. A piece of land is divided among Ismail. So I will represent Ismail with letter I. Simon S, and Mutu M. In the ratio, so 6:9:5, so you write 6:9:5. What is the percentage? Okay, remember in standard 6 you have learned how to do percentage. Okay, so when you want to do percentage, make sure you take the amount that you want. For like this question, percentage of mutu. So mutu is 5, so you write 5 over with overall. So you need to plus 6 plus 9 plus 5. So you will get 20. 5 over 20. This is 5 for mutu. 20 is for the overall. So how to get percentage? Multiply with 100. Remember, no matter what type of question, if you want to find percentage, you must change it to fraction and multiply with 100. When you do fraction also, you must remember the upper number is what you want to find, and you need to over with overall. Okay, so now you can divide 20 divide 20, you will get 1. And 100 must divide with 20 also, because down here you are already divide with 20. So 100 divide 20, you will get 5. So 5 times 5, you will get 25%. Question number 12. 3,240 pencils are distributed to 3 schools, school A, B, and C. So you write in ratio A, B, and C. Okay. In the ratio of 2, 3, and 4, find the number of pencils received in school A. Okay. For this question, you need to do addition of all the ratio. So you plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So total of the ratio is 9. Okay. So overall pencil that they want to donate is 3,240. So you divide that number with 9. So you will get the ratio for one school will get 360. So the question said find the number of pencils received by school A. Since for school A, it mentioned that the ratio is 2, so that is why you need to do 360 times 2, that is 720. This 360 is for ratio 1. But in this question, it wants school A with the ratio 2. That's why you need to multiply with 2. But if the question said for school B, 360 multiply with 3. But if the question said find for school C, you must take 360 multiply with 4. Because this 360 is just for one ratio. Next question number 13. Okay, stop here first. Now we have come to question number 13. Samuel's salary is 9 ringgit per hour. So the variable here is ringgit and hour. For Samuel, you write 9 ringgit per hour means per 1 hour. So 9, 1. But for John, in the question said, John's salary is 78 ringgit. So you write 78 under ringgit per 8 hour. So under hour, write 8. This is for John. So you can see 1 and 8, the number is not the same. So you need to make the hours same. How? By 1 multiply with 8, because you need to make sure the number in the same column must be the same. So when 1 multiply with 8, the number in the same row here must also multiply with 8. So it will be 9 multiply with 8, 72. Here 1 times 8, 8. Here 78, just maintain. Here also 8. So now you can see Samuel and John, the hours is same. In the question, it just want to see the ratio of the salaries. So you need to focus just on the ringgit. Samuel ratio to John. So Samuel is 72 and John is 78. In ratio, make sure you write the answer in the simplest form. So you divide it with 2. Okay. So So 72 divided with 2, you will get 36. And 78 divided with 2, you will get 39. Okay, 36 and 39 is still not in the simplest form, so you need to divide with 3. Make sure 36 divided 3, you will get 12, and 39 divided 3, you will get 13. Okay, question 14 will be the last question, because for question 15 there is no calculation needed, so we will just discuss for question number 14. In question 14, the ratio of the length to the width. So you need to write length to the width. Okay, so it mentioned that the ratio is 9:4. So for the length here is 9, and for the width it will be 4. And in this question it already give you the width is 24 centimeters. So you write under 4 equal to 24. And for the length, it does not give you the length. It wants you to find the length. So if you don't know, you write x. So now it's already like in the fraction form. So all you need to do is just cross multiple. Okay, so 4 multiplied with x, you will get 4x. And 9 multiplied with 24, you will get 216. When the question just want x, so you just let x on the left side, and 4 you bring to the next side. 4 multiplied with x, it will change to division, which is 216 divided with 4. So the final answer will be 54. So the answer is C.